What's up, dudes? It squeaks. 'Tis I. Thank you for subscribing, 21 of you. The rest of you, I'm not thanking yet. Not until you subscribe. Second thing on my agenda. We played round 1 of Victini playoffs and lost. I don't have a video of it. It was done on Showdown. I'll try to remember to put the link for the replay down in the thing. You know the thing. I hadn't made it yet, so I don't know what all it's gonna say, but I'm sure it'll be down there. And then now for the thing you clicked on the video for. We're playing in the CMM Mudkip Division, Season 6. That's right. We're back. This season is Ubers. We are playing with the strong boys and girls and gender neutral. And we had, 10th pick? So most of the cool stuff was gone by the time I got there. So my round 1 pick is Fluttermane. It's strong and fast. And that's about what Fluttermane does. Now, it has a really high special defense with like no HP to go along with it, but it has a higher... Does it have a higher? I think it has a higher HP than Rotom, at least. So, like, special defense is usable if I invest into it, but I don't know that I will. Are my glasses giving off any glare? Do I need to be, like, locked in? Before I get to my next pick, I wanna preface a few things about the way the draft worked, because I didn't do that yet. So we get 2 Ubers picks if they're within 50 points, and I wanted to say that to say that I picked Urshifu Single Strike as my Terra captain, and I think it was a steal at the amount of points that I got it at. I'm not going to bore you with those details because I'm not Mr. Details. I'm Mr. Sit here and stammer and yap. Urshifu is strong and it's just kind of a nuke. As soon as I click the funny button, thing in front of it dies. Not always, but might as well. Just think of it like that. And then I can go Terra Dark to just double my stab. I can go Terra Stellar, get a Stellar boost on it's 1 move per type. That'd be pretty baller. I could defensive Terra, I guess. It's an option. Third pick is Heatran. Helps take care of my Fluttermane's weaknesses except for Ghost. And also, I wanted Heatran. It's really weak to ground, but we'll get to that sometime next week. Hang with me. Fourth pick was Diancie, my next Terra captain, and then I looked at my overall team and said, hey, Urshifu is the only thing on my team that resists Ghost, and I didn't like that very much. So we grabbed Bisharp like as soon as the drafting period was over. So we have Bisharp now. Bisharp is cool. It resists Ghost, and that was the whole reason I wanted it. It's really strong too. So I have 2 really hard-hitting dark types. That's about what I have to say about that. Good knockoff user, It's got Stealth Rocks. I think in this generation. I don't remember. Next pick. What did I get? Slowking. I can set up Hail with Chili Reception and then swap to something else that wants to come in for free after Slowking takes the hit. Not quite as good as Teleport used to be, but it's sure something. And if any of you are anytime viewers of the channel, you know I don't like Slowking very much. So I decided I'd try it. I doubt I'm going to do all that well with it, but I thought it kind of worked, so I went for it. And it was still on the board, so, you know, we take those. Next pick, I think, was Sarina. I hope I have all these in order. I'm not looking, like, at anything. I'm not exactly Mr. Scripted. Hey. But I think it was Sarina. Pretty sure it's my only form of hazard removal. I'm sure I had a defog user at some point that just lost defog in this generation because everything lost defog in this generation. But Sarina, nice. Epic. Pretty strong physical attacker, all things considered. Defenses are no slouch either. A little on the slower side, but we take those. Something that resists ground, because right now I don't have one of those. And, you know, Queenly Majesty, I don't get hit by priority moves. Next pick was Azelf. Ground immunity. See, I'm adding them on now. It's next week. Remember when I said that thing about next week? Really weak to ground. It's next week now. But we'll get to that sometime next week. Azelf is a very offensive user of Levitate. So, you know, not exactly going in to take hits, more just hoping I get a free switch in. Or that I can switch into Heatran right after that because they're not going to use a ground move against me. Either way. Also gets like crazy coverage. I feel like a lot of psychic types get crazy coverage, so I want that one, Chief. Give me that one, Chief. I'm chiefed up. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Next I got Flygon. It's my new Terra Captain after Diancie has left the squad. It's normally pretty good as a Terra Captain. Not as good with like high tier choices, but I think I can for sure still do something with it. Another Levitate user, because once again, I needed those, and somebody was hogging all of the flying types. Anyway, yeah, Flygon. He's cool. I like Flygon. He's a good guy. Good guy, that Flygon. Next pick. Fezandipity? Chat, you can confirm if it was Fezandipity. I don't remember. Yeah. I needed a grounded poison type. I was trying so hard to get a grounded poison type, and everybody kept taking them. So I ended up with Fezandipity. Not that it was like a settling thing, but it was more points than I wanted to spend on my poison type. So, you know, haters win again, I guess. But Fezandipity, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Add another steel weakness, which is another reason that I needed Bisharp. Actually, add that onto Bisharp's resume. Steel resist. You know, Toxic Chain. We can add some Toxics onto some folks. Technician. It gets a lot of weak moves, so that might come in handy every once in a while. Who knows? Next pick was Spidops. Spider guy. Spider mustache. The spider. I lost all my hazards pretty much when I got rid of Diancie, and Spidops gets like all the hazards but Stealth Rocks, so that's a thing. I don't expect it to be able to get up more than like one, maybe if I'm feeling lucky, 2 layers of spikes if I decide to bring spikes. But mostly I just thought, hey, if I can get sticky webs up, then Urshifu can outspeed more stuff and take more lives, take more souls off of this mortal plane. So I thought that sticky webs would be pretty cool for soul reaping purposes. And my last pick, with the very few amount of points that I had left, was Kyurem White. Not everybody got 2 Ubers. Your boy played his points right and got 2 Ubers. One of them I decided to leave for last because I realized that most people didn't have enough points for 2 Ubers. So I was like, hey, I'm just going to pick all the other stuff that I want and then get Karam White last. Did I get all the other stuff I wanted? No. Did I get Karam White? Yes. Was I originally wanting Karam Black? Also yes. But Urshifu and Karam's, well, the Fusion Karam's speed stats are like almost identical. So I didn't want to have 2 2 physical nukes that are the same speed that are both weak to they're both weak to fighting. That might be it. But anyway. So I decided to switch over one to special. And Urshifu doesn't have a special counterpart. It has a little sloppy wet counterpart. But yeah, Karam White's cool. It's got like freeze dry and Dragon Dance and Dweko Meteor and Fusion Flare. I like Fusion Flare. Fusion Flare was cool. But yeah, that's the squad for the season. Who knows? I might end up making changes. Depends on what other people get rid of. Hadn't seen anything I really wanted yet that people have been trading around, so hadn't really thrown my hat in. Thrown my head into the ring. Yeah. Come back probably in a week. I would assume in a week. I don't know when I'm posting this, and I don't know when I'm posting the next one, but I would assume like exactly 1 week from now that I'm going to post the week 1 battle. And you should all be there. I'm playing whoever shows up on the screen, I guess. You guys will see it. I won't see it. Not for like a few days, probably. Well, that was fun.